Hey Alex, show me your car.
Oh hey, what's good boys? Just working on some metal. So here's the basic car right now. It's been a little while since I filmed the video, but we went ahead and cleaned up the frame, painted this black. It's the same stuff we use on fences. It's really durable, it's cheap. Then we lowered the car 4-ish inches. I'm not really sure. I need to measure it actually. I pulled 4.5 inches out of the entire frame. So I made a cut here, and I made a cut right here in the back, and then I sliced all around this B pillar. What I did was I took this piece out, and I took this, I can't even do this, like that, and we just kind of smashed them together. I moved the piece this piece was actually here, but because I shortened this 4.5 inches, I ended up having to move it up here. I messed up on the measurements, but you know, so be it. Now come over here. I started working on the floor pan on the trunk. I got a little bead roller and started rolling some beads in there. It actually looks really nice. Starting tack welding it, you know, every 6 inches, and I got a little gung-ho and just started throwing beads in there, but you know, what can you do? Next, what I did is I'm pulling these doors out, I'm shortening them, and then I removed 4.5 inches. So they're gonna roughly fit in like that, obviously flat, but gives you guys, viewers, a little, you know, mental image. Next, because I can't just go halfway on this car, I picked up these out of the junkyard. They're like $2 each, and they're out of a Fiat 124. They're the door hinges. I'm gonna go bolt them up like this, one on each side, and they'll flip out like this. So it's kind of like a suicide door, just more professional looking. Throw some latches in up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, Zeus all that out, throw the engine in there. We'll just go from there. But I'm gonna go and throw a montage up of whatever footage I got of cleaning and prepping and chopping and all that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. What I'm using is this Rust-Oleum kind of base primer. Used it for fence work when I was working at demolition, and it's really durable, so that's why I'm using it on the frame. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, so I'm going to put 200 parts paint, then I'm going to do 100 parts of this paint thinner, and then I'm going to go ahead and spray it on. Probably do one or two coats to get it done, because as soon as this is done, I'm going to start chopping it up. Chop the frame, but because it goes like this, the rails don't line up perfectly, so there's about a centimeter gap on each side. So I made sure it's exactly perfect. I'm going to tack weld the tops, then I'm going to put a 1/4 inch thick bracket, it's about a centimeter, and weld that on the insides, and then on the front insides, and then on the back outsides. Then I'll run a piece of, I don't know, 1/16 inch steel across there as kind of a extra plate to just keep it from flexing. It's not going to be off-road, so it shouldn't have to be crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and do it crazy so it doesn't ever have any problems or split or crack going down the road, you know, squatted. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I cut the frame, and you can see there's about a centimeter of gap between here and here because this frame rail goes like this, or like this rather. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld a plate about a 1/4 inch thick here, and it'll weld on flush. Same thing on this side. Same thing on this side and this side. Then I'm going to tack weld the tops, get them all lined up flat and level, and then I'll throw those plates on like I just said, and that'll be good. Just tack welding it, and then I'm using this angle to make sure that this angle right here, as close as I can get, it's the same as the angle as close as I can get here, so that they line up. I'm going to tack weld the other side. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna grab my jack and jack it up if it's not level, just to make sure. So I don't want a crooked car. So yeah, that's level. Well shoot, it's actually level, so never mind on that. So here's what I did. It's a 1/4 inch plate. I welded it on here, just tacked it to this gap. I did the same thing on this side. What I'll do is I'll weld this fully, and then I'll grab a piece of like 16th inch, or maybe just this plate again, and run it over and then down, weld it uphill on each side to reinforce that. Do the same thing on this side, and the same thing on that side. Thanks again for watching. I hope you stay through that rest of the video. I might have been kind of brutal, but I'll get some more footage and throw up another video coming up soon. Thanks again.